Hi, Matt. Hi, Sherry. Hi there. Hey, so far you two are the only one joining me. I don't know if you have any specific requests for today. Oh, your mic is off, so I can't hear you. Hey, so far you two are the only one joining me, so I don't know if you have anything special you wanted to work on. Oh, your mic is off. Oh, here comes Sparky. Sparky's joining us.
Core is always good for me.
Okay. Okay, good. Good. I was going to work on a little bit of balance too. Does that sound okay?
Oh, yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of core. Hi, Sparky. Hey, I tried to get you in meditation, but my iPad wouldn't respond. I'm pushing the admit.
That's okay. I thought, oh, I don't want to interrupt anyway, so I just thought I'll just wait till the
Okay.
I had stuff to do anyway this morning. I have all these chores to do. I had my carpets and tile regrouted, and I had to move back all the furniture at like 5 a.m. this morning. So I'm kind of.
Wow.
Okay. Well, hopefully this movement will help relieve some of that tension.
Oh yeah, no, I did my foam roller and everything too this morning because I knew I was.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, my foam roller.
All right. Well, let me get us started, and I'll keep an eye out and see if anyone else. All right, guys, we're going to be standing the whole time, but we're all going to be using our weights. But just to start with, let's just warm up the body. So go ahead and just jog in place. Get that body warmed up. You can move the arms. You can move your body any way you want. Just get it moving. Lift those knees up. Lift those feet up. All right, let's move those arms up. Let's get that body moving. So I'm kind of doing like a modified jumping jack. This is a little softer on the joints. You want to do some full jumping jacks, you're welcome to. And let's move those arms forward and backwards. Get that chest open, loosen up that back. All right. Okay. We're going to do some more calisthenics. We're going to do some more movement, but we'll do some more organized movement. And so we're going to do that step where we try to kick our butt. I call these the butt kicks. And that's really going to warm up this hamstring in the back. So you step Bring that foot up, try to kick that butt. And you can move your arms as you do it, just get those arms warmed up, but really try, imagine you're kicking. You should feel some tension on the back of your hamstrings there. A lot of energy pulling up. This is good for the hamstrings, also good for the core. We'll do 2 more. All right, so now I'm going to step back and reach behind me. So if you were to see me from the side, I'm going to step back and reach out, pull myself back, step and reach. So I'm getting a nice stretch on the inside of the thighs, but I'm warming up that spine. So step and reach, bring it back. Step and reach, bring it back. I'm going to do 2 more on this side, and then I'll switch to the other side. All right, let's do the other side. Step back and reach. Still got some momentum going here, getting that body warmed up, starting to get that heart rate up. Oh, let me add Chris. Chris is looking to join us. Keep your body moving. Welcome, Chris. Let's do 1 more. Step back and bring that body up. Nice. All right. Let's bring those knees up high. I'm going to bring them up high. And as we bring them up high, let's tap them. Tap them. And let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and rest. All right, we got a couple more moves, still warming that body up. I'm going to step out to the left, but I'm going to push my arm out. So I'm doing another one of those stretching and pushing in both directions. And let's do one side for 10, and then we'll do the other side for 10. 1, pull it back. 2, 3, really feel this core on the side here, pulling you back in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're not done yet. We're going to do our step backs. Stepping back, almost that same move. Arms are moving in opposite direction, pulling it back together. Really working the core, opening up the chest and the legs. Let's do 10 on each side. 1, pull it together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Go ahead, take a short breath here. That was our warm up. Good job. We kept it moving pretty fast there, warming up the body, moving all those joints. Go ahead and take a breath. Our next set, we will not be using our waist. We're still going to be using just our body. But go ahead and take a breath. If you want to take a drink of water. All right. Let's move into a wide sumo squat here. No weights in this movement, but my knees and my toes are pointed in the same direction. I want to protect those knees. I'm going to have my hands on my hips, I'm gonna squat down, arms are gonna open up like airplanes, and then I'm gonna come back up. Hands come back to the hip, legs are straight. And so this is our sumo squat, and we'll do 10 of these. 1, 2, visualize those legs really opening up. 3, 4, 5. That's gonna help protect the knees too. 6, 7, weights back in the hips. 8, 9, 10, pull it back up, nice, bring those feet back together. We're gonna do our chair squat now. My feet are together, hands again on my hips, but as I sit down, they push out. So I sit down in that chair, pulling it back in. Focusing on the core, focusing on the glutes here. And let's do 10 chair squats. 1, pull it back in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back up. I can hear someone. I think someone's not muted. Let me make sure everyone's muted.
It's Chris.
Yeah, because she came in late. So, okay, I think we got it now. There we go. All right. So we did our squat out to the side. We did our forward squat. Now we're going to do a lunge. And so I'm going to have my hands on my hips one more time. And this time I'm going to step back into lunge and then bring it back up. And so if you were to see me from the side, I'm stepping back and dropping that knee down. The body's still nice and upright. From here, you can move the arms up and then come back, standing, hands on hips. For some of you, this may hurt the knee. It might be easier to step forward. So you can step either backwards or forward, whatever feels comfortable for your body. And we'll do 10 on each side. Hands on the hips. 1, arms come up. And back together. That's what's really going to focus on this core here too. 2, pull it back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, I can really feel those thighs working. All right, let's do the other side. 1, step back, arms up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and pull it back up. All right. So one more move, really simple move here. Lift those arms up, lift the leg up, bring it back down. We're going to engage this muscle that's pulling those legs out. We'll do each side for 10. 1, pull it back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold those abdomens in. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. All right, that was the last move in that set. Go ahead and take a breath. Our next set, we're going to introduce weights. So go ahead and grab your weights and have them ready. I see you ready. Whew, take a breath, let that body settle down. Okay, these next moves are going to focus on building strength in the legs and the core, but also balance. We're going to slow it down just a bit and really challenge our balance. And so I've got my weights, I've got one in each hand. I'm going to choose a leg. My legs are both hip distance apart, but I'm going to shift my weight onto one leg. I'm going to let my weights kind of drop. And do we all have, I think we all have like weights. And so they're a little bit longer when I let them hang. And I'm going to drop them down as my back foot comes up. I'm going to tap the ground and come back up. Let me go back so you can see that. So I'm standing here and my foot goes up as my weights come down. And I tap and come back up. So if you've got a deadlift coming as you bring your weights up, you've got balance as you're moving forward, and you're holding that core nice and tight. So it's going to feel a little slow. Let's do this for a count of 10. Choose that foot, and let's begin. 1, all the way down, and come back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whew, and 10. And bring that up. All right, let's do the other side. Good job. Really challenging that supporting leg. Now let's do the other side. 1, 2. And you might notice that this side's a little more balanced. Maybe it's a little less, depending on which leg you chose. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, good job. I could really feel that in my glutes. Okay, we're going to continue working on that balance. I'm going to continue to have us focus on one leg, and I'm going to do that chair squat. My arms are close to my body, and I'm going to lift one foot out, and I'm going to drop my weight as I drop my knee down. So I'm going to do a chair squat, but only one leg. And so one leg comes out, and I push back up. Go ahead and try it, see how it feels. All right, so we'll do 10 on each side. Really challenging that leg to hold up your body, focusing on the body, staying nice and tight through the core area. And let's do 10. 1, and bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bring it back. Nice. This might be challenging for many of you because we're going so slow, right? Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back up. Whew. All right, good job, good job. Okay, still have those weights, one in each hand. We're gonna step it back like we did in our warm-ups. And I'm gonna open one hand up, step back, bring it back and do a squat and bring it back. So we've got a couple moves here. I'm facing this way. I'm gonna open up, bring it back up, squat, and bring it back. All right, let's do 10. 1, open up and squat. Bring it back. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Ooh, this arm swing is bringing up my heart rate. Last one. 10. Big swing. Sumo squat. And bring it back. Nice. All right, let's do the other side. 1, open it up. Sumo squat. Bring it back. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Almost there. 10. Last move. Nice deep sumo squat. Big arms opening up, bringing your body back. Whew, all right. One more move in this set. I'm going to take these weights and I'm going to bring it up over my head, looking underneath my arm, circling behind my head, and pulling back down to that same hip. If it's too difficult to hold onto 2 weights, you can do it with 1 weight. It might be a little easier for you to manage. If you want that extra weight, just be careful. You're keeping them nice and close together. All right, so I am starting out moving to my right. We're going to do this in both directions, so remember which direction you're going. And open up and bring it back to that hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This feels good, doesn't it? 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, nice. All right, switch it to the other hip. Okay, think about this. We're gonna move in the opposite direction now. Raise that opposite arm to start, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, set those weights down. Go ahead and take a breath. Keep those weights nearby though. Our next set will include the weights, but go ahead and take a breath here. If you need to hydrate, go ahead and sip on some water. I like that move. All righty, go ahead and find those weights. I've got one in each hand. And we're going to do a pull up to the elbows, opening up to airplanes, bringing them back down, pushing back down. So we pull them up, push out, push down. And we'll do 10 of these. 1, push it down. 2, push. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You really feel it in the triceps, right? Last one, 10. Push it down. Awesome. Okay, so this time we're going to pull up. Instead of going into airplanes, we're going to lift it up over our head in this position here. Push it up towards the ceiling, back, and then push it down. So just a short modification there. And so we go up, up, and up. And then we'll go down, down, down. All right, let's do 8 of these. 1, push it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. Lots of energy. Push it down. Nice. Check in with those shoulders. Make sure they're staying nice and loose. This one kind of creeps up on the neck. Okay. Our next set, I'm going to add another modification. We're going to bring the elbows up. Arms come up. We're going to push up, go down. But before we go all the way down, we're going to pull those elbows together. Open those elbows up, and then we'll finish the move pushing down, okay? So this time we'll do 6 of these. 1, pull the elbows up, lift up towards the ceiling, go back down. Let's pull those elbows together. Now we can drop it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last one. Lots of energy up, pull those elbows together. Open up, release, push down. Whew, nice, all right. Again, check in, loosen up those shoulders. Watch the muscles in the neck. Go ahead and keep those muscles nice and loose. Okay, so we'll do some bicep curls in our next move. And so my first bicep curl will be palms facing you. And you have a couple options here. You can, if you want to enhance your leg strength, go into a sumo squat as you do your bicep curls. You can do a chair squat as you do your bicep curls. You can decide. This is just going to help engage the core and the legs as we work our arms. I'm going to start with my sumo squat. I'm going to point those knees out as far as I can, palms facing out towards you, and we'll do 10 bicep curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, back down, nice. Going to bring those legs back together if you were in a sumo, or stand up straight if you were in a chair. Our next set will be a count of 8, and I'm going to switch it. When we did it the first time, palms were out. Now I'm going to put palms facing each other. Still doing a bicep curl, only my palms are facing. And then when I bring my hands down, I can visualize that I'm pushing against something, pushing down. So this time you can do the sumo squat, or you can do the chair squat. I'm going to do my chair this time and make sure my tailbone's tucked back. It's nice and straight as I do 8 bicep curls, palms facing each other. 1, push down. 2, push down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and come back up to standing. Nice. Our next set will be for a count of 6, and we're going to modify it a bit. You can go back into the chair or the sumo squat, but each move is going to have 2. And so I'm going to start with my palms out, and 1 will be up, down, palms in, up. So now I'm going to combine both bicep curls in 1 count. So go ahead and choose the stance that you'd like, or you can just stand if that feels more comfortable. But focusing on doing 2 bicep curls, 1 out, 1 in. And we'll do 6 of these. 1, curl up, twist, curl up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. Nice. All right. Whew. All right. You guys are doing awesome there. Our last move in this set is going to be a, is it the last move? I have 2 more moves. Sorry about that. Our next move is going to be a sumo squat. And so my legs are nice and wide. I'm going to squat down, and I'm going to bring those weights up over my head when I stand up. And I'm going to squat down and bring those weights up. Really working the legs today and the core. So let's go ahead and do 10 of these. 1, squat down, bring it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up and release. Whew. All right. 3 sets. Our next set will be for a count of 8. We're going to add a modification. This time I'm going to keep the weights near my shoulders. So I'm going to squat down. And when I push my legs up, my arms will push up. And I squat back down. And then I push my arms up. When you're pushing up, really feel your hamstrings and your glutes pushing up and pulling in. We're going to start with weight at our shoulders, and this count is 8. 1, push it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push it up and release. Nice. Whew. Okay. Our last move in this set is going to be a count of 6. This time I'm going to let those weights drop. It's going to look a little simpler, but it's actually a little more difficult because we're going to drop as low as we can. Try to touch those weights to the ground. So now my sumo squat is super deep before I come back up. If this is too deep for you, just go as far down as feels comfortable. Don't want to pull those hamstrings. Don't want to put too much stress on the legs and the knees. If you're able to, you can widen that stance and go down, try to tap these weights to the mat. And we'll do this for a count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, super low, pulling it back up. Nice, all right. Go ahead and bring those legs together. Go ahead and shake them out. Shake out any tightness in the shoulders or the arms. Okay, one last move in this set. Whew. I'm starting here. Our next move is going to be our reverse fly. And so I'm going to just bend forward just a little bit, soften my back. I'm still going to keep it protected by tucking the tailbone. My knees are going to soften just a little bit as I lean forward. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my hands hanging down. And I'm going to pull with my elbows opening up, bringing my body up. And so I'm nice and soft leaning forward. As I pull up, my body comes up as I pull these weights up. And then I push back down, pulling up, pushing down. All right, let's do 10 of these. 1, open up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, push it down, 10, and release. Nice. Whew. All right. Next move is very similar. We're just going to open it up a bit more, and I see some of you have already started doing that. So as I pull up, I'm going to open up super wide into airplane arms, pull it back, push it down, pull it up, open up into airplane arms, and push it back. This time we'll do a count of 8. Let's begin. 1, open up, push it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. Nice and wide. Push it down. Awesome. Whew, all right. I think that moved all the muscles in the body. We've got one more for a count of 6. We're going to add just a little variation. Just going to add some knees in here. So I'm going to squat down. And then as I pull up, I push up my whole body out. Bring it back. As I push down, my knees go down. So just engaging those legs a little bit more in this move. This one's going to be for a count of 6. And let's begin. Knees are bent. 1, open up nice and big as you stand up. 2, squat down. 3, oh, that was 2. 3, 4, 5, and last one, 6. Nice and big, and back to the start. Nice. Go ahead and set those weights down. Take a short breath here. Whew, but keep those weights nearby. We still have one more set with the weights. But go ahead and take a breath. If you need to hydrate, go ahead and take a sip of water. Whew. All righty. Okay, find those weights. I've got one in each hand. In our warm-up, we did a lunge where we stepped backwards. I did give you the option of stepping forward. I'm not sure if anyone did. In this move, we are going to step forward. And so I'm going to step forward with one foot into a high lunge, bring those arms up to my shoulders, and bring it back. So I step into a high lunge and bicep curl, bringing it back. All right, so let's do 10 of these. And you're going to do 10 on each side. So really remember which leg you're standing on, and let's begin. 1, curl up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Whew, all right, shake those legs up. Good job. Our next move is going to be a side lunge, so I'm going to move over to one side. I still have my weights, one in each hand. I'm going to step out to one side, lunge down, and both my weights move together to tap that knee. Be careful, you don't want those knees to hit your kneecap. My foot is pointed towards you, my knee is bending towards you. Make sure that your knee and toes are always pointed in the same direction. I'm going to tap that knee, bring it back. We'll do 10 to one side, and then we'll switch and do the other side. And let's begin. 1, tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring that body back up. Awesome. Let's do the other side. So I'm going to scoot over to the other direction. And let's do 10 to this direction. 1. Remember, keep those knees and toes aligned. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bring it back. Nice. Good job. Whew. Okay. I still have one weight in each hand. I'm going to put my weights on my hip. We did this move in the warm-up, only now we have weights. I'm going to step out with one foot. That same arm's going to shoot across the body, and then I'm going to pull it together. Really focusing on these core muscles as we pull our leg and our hands back together. And let's do 10 on each side. 1, pull it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull it in. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull it back in. Nice. Oh, great way to work these side muscles. In the beginning, we did step back, pushing the arms up. I'm going to do the same thing with our weights. I'm going to step back with one foot, both arms come up, pulling it together. So let's do each side for a count of 10. 1, pull it back in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Let's do the other side. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull it back in. Nice. Whew. All right. Good job. One more move in this set. My feet are about a little wider than hip distance. I'm going to turn one direction, push both arms out, pull it back in. Turn the opposite direction, both arms out, pull it back in. Let's do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull it back in. All right. Whew, set these weights down. We're done with them for today. So make sure they're out of the way. All right, take a breath here. We're not done for the day, just done with the weights. Go ahead and shake out any tightness. If you need some water, go ahead and take a sip. Ooh, my arms feel tired after that. Okay, let's move our body without weight. We're going to start with our knee lifts. Go ahead and place those fingertips on your shoulders, bringing the opposite knee to the opposite elbow. And let's do 20. That way we get 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and rest. Whew. My hands are still up. I'm just going to open them up a little bit. I'm going to move right into my mountain climbers. So my knees were moving in front of me in this move. Our next move, we're going to pull them outward. So now they're aligned with the body. And we'll do 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and drop those arms. All right, shake those arms out. Good job. All right. Let's go ahead and take a wide stance here. We'll do just a few cherry pickers. We've been working on our legs. Let's go ahead and do one more workout just to really strengthen these legs. Then what we're gonna do, I'm gonna raise those arms up nice and high. I'm gonna shift my body so I'm facing one of my legs. Drop down, touching the ground. Walk your hands across to the other foot and raise that body up. Now, one thing I didn't mention is when you drop down, you can squat, right? So that's really gonna work these glutes and these hamstrings. If you feel like you just wanna bend over, you can bend over. So you've got a couple ways. That's gonna stretch the leg. This is gonna work the muscles. So you can decide, depending on how you're feeling today. Okay, or you can mix it up and do both. All right, let's do 5 one direction. We'll do 5 the other direction. Arms up, twist, let's face that leg. 1, and I'm gonna squat down as I do mine. Pulling my body up. 2. 3. 4. 5. Last one in this direction. I'm keeping my low squat, working those hamstrings. Arms up. All right. Arms up nice and high. Let's go the other direction. 1. Pulling that body up. 2. 3. 4. Last one. 5. And pull that body up. And go ahead and drop those arms, put those legs together. Ooh, good job. Go ahead and shake those legs out. All right, let's do just a little bit of a cool down here. I'm going to begin by walking in place, moving my arms. Let's swing those arms back and forth, opening them up. Legs are still moving. Let's bring those arms up over our head and back down. Still moving the legs. Bring them up and circle down, up and circle down. Still moving my legs. Opening up the chest and the shoulders, releasing any tightness. Whew. Let's swing those arms the other way. Still moving the legs. Let's do one more circle. And let's bring those legs to a stop. Good job. All right. I'm going to do some circles with my shoulders. We did some moves that really creeped up on the neck. So we want to loosen up any tightness that might be there still. Let's change direction. And as you do so, round your back. Feel that stretch across the back. Open up the chest. Really emphasize these big circles, opening up those tight muscles across the top of the body. Nice. All right. We worked our legs quite a bit, especially the back and the hamstrings here. And so I'm going to have us do a really deep stretch here. I'm going to have a nice wide stance here. I'm going to lean over one foot. So now I feel that stretch on the inside of the leg here. Just lean over as far as you can. Let's switch over to the other side. Feel that stretch on the inside of the leg. Go back to that first direction. Now I'm going to squat all the way down and turn that toe up. So now I'm stretching that back part of the leg, and we worked the back hamstrings quite a bit today. And so I'm squatting down onto the ball of my foot. One leg is extended, toe is pointing up, pointed towards you. If you can lean your body towards that extended leg, that's going to give you a nice stretch across the back of the hamstring there. Nice. I'm going to walk my hands out and scoot over to extend the opposite leg. So now my opposite leg is extended out. I can lean over that leg, stretching out the hamstrings, my calf a little bit. And go ahead and center your body. Both my feet are on the ground. I'm squatting down. And let's push up nice and slow, raising up. My legs are nice and wide, body is upright. Good job. Bring those arms up. And let's lean forward now. Let's open up that lower back. Go ahead and let the head and the shoulders hang loose. This stretches for the lower back, so if you want to bend your knees, you can. If you want to put your hands on your knees and kind of shift your shoulders back and forth, do whatever feels good to open up that body, release any tightness. And let's slowly bring our body back up. And we do this slow because our head was down below our hips. Could get a little dizzy. All right, I'm going to stretch the front of our legs now, but I'm going to hang onto the wall for balance. If you happen to have a chair or a cabinet nearby, I'm just going to grab that foot and pull it up towards my glute. Just stretch that front hamstring. We did work our hamstrings today. I'm saying hamstrings, I'm sorry. I'm talking about our thigh right here. And release. Let's do the other side.